Section 314.23 of the National Electrical Code requires enclosures to be rigidly and securely fastened to the building surface or structure. Section 314.23 pertains to suspended ceilings and is not applicable here. Toggle bolts with wings can provide adequate support for mounting electrical fixtures, boxes, and the like to sheetrock, provided certain conditions are met. These conditions include that the toggle bolt must be of a size and type suitable for the weight of the fixture or box being mounted. The sheetrock must be at least 5/8 of an inch thick. The toggle bolt must be installed correctly, ensuring that the toggle is fully opened and securely anchored behind the sheetrock, and the fixture or box must be securely fastened to the toggle bolt. There are exceptions and limitations to using toggle bolts. The use of toggle bolts is not permitted in the following cases. Firstly, where the electrical fixture or box exceeds the weight capacity of the toggle bolt. Secondly, where the sheetrock is less than 5/8 of an inch thick. Thirdly, where the toggle bolt cannot be properly installed due to obstacles or obstructions. Fourthly, where the fixture or box will be subject to excessive vibration or movement. To elaborate on these points, let's consider each condition more carefully. Firstly, the selection of the correct size and type of toggle bolt is crucial. Manufacturers provide specifications regarding the weight capacity of their toggle bolts. These specifications must be carefully considered to ensure that the selected toggle bolt can safely support the intended load. Factors to consider include the weight of the fixture or box itself, as well as any additional weight that may be imposed on the fixture, such as the weight of light bulbs or other attached equipment. Secondly, the thickness of the sheetrock plays a significant role in the holding power of the toggle bolt. Sheetrock that is less than 5/8 of an inch thick may not provide sufficient anchoring for the toggle bolt, potentially leading to failure. It is essential to verify the thickness of the sheetrock before installing a toggle bolt. If the sheetrock is thinner than 5/8 of an inch, alternative mounting methods should be considered. Thirdly, proper installation of the toggle bolt is essential for ensuring its effectiveness. The toggle must be fully opened and securely anchored behind the sheetrock to provide maximum holding power. It is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully when installing toggle bolts. This includes ensuring that the hole drilled for the toggle bolt is of the correct size and that the toggle is properly aligned before tightening the bolt. Fourthly, the security of the connection between the fixture or box and the toggle bolt is critical. The fixture or box must be securely fastened to the toggle bolt to prevent it from becoming loose or dislodged. This may involve using washers, lock washers, or other hardware to ensure a tight and secure connection. The exceptions and limitations regarding the use of toggle bolts are equally important to consider. Firstly, exceeding the weight capacity of the toggle bolt can lead to catastrophic failure. It is essential to carefully calculate the weight of the fixture or box and select a toggle bolt that is capable of supporting that weight safely. If the weight exceeds the capacity of readily available toggle bolts, alternative mounting methods should be considered. Secondly, using toggle bolts in sheetrock that is less than 5/8 of an inch thick can compromise the integrity of the installation. Thinner sheetrock may not provide sufficient anchoring for the toggle bolt, potentially leading to pull-out or failure. In such cases, alternative mounting methods, such as using wall anchors designed for thinner materials, should be considered. Thirdly, obstacles or obstructions behind the sheetrock can prevent the toggle bolt from being properly installed. This may include pipes, wires, or other structural elements. Before installing a toggle bolt, it is essential to carefully inspect the area behind the sheetrock to ensure that there are no obstructions that could interfere with the installation. If obstructions are present, alternative mounting methods may be necessary. Fourthly, fixtures or boxes that are subject to excessive vibration or movement may not be suitable for mounting with toggle bolts. Vibration or movement can cause the toggle bolt to loosen over time, potentially leading to failure. In such cases, alternative mounting methods that are more resistant to vibration, such as using screws or bolts that are anchored directly to the building structure, should be considered. In conclusion, it is generally acceptable to use toggle bolts with wings to mount electrical fixtures and boxes to sheetrock, provided that all of the conditions and exceptions are met. This includes selecting the correct size and type of toggle bolt, ensuring that the sheetrock is at least 5/8 of an inch thick, properly installing the toggle bolt, and securely fastening the fixture or box to the toggle bolt. However, it is always best to refer to local code requirements for specific guidance. Local codes may have additional restrictions or requirements regarding the use of toggle bolts. It is the responsibility of the electrician or installer to ensure that all installations comply with applicable codes and regulations. Furthermore, it is important to exercise caution and good judgment when using toggle bolts. If there is any doubt about the suitability of using toggle bolts for a particular application, alternative mounting methods should be considered. The safety of the installation is paramount, and it is always better to err on the side of caution. Additional considerations for safe toggle bolt installations include the following. Firstly, always use high-quality toggle bolts from reputable manufacturers. Cheap or poorly made toggle bolts may not provide the same level of holding power as high-quality toggle bolts. Secondly, inspect toggle bolts for damage before installation. Do not use toggle bolts that are bent, corroded, or otherwise damaged. Thirdly, use the correct size drill bit when drilling holes for toggle bolts. Using a drill bit that is too small can make it difficult to insert the toggle bolt, while using a drill bit that is too large can weaken the sheetrock. Fourthly, tighten toggle bolts to the manufacturer's recommended torque. Over-tightening toggle bolts can damage the sheetrock, while under-tightening them can result in a loose connection. Fifthly, periodically inspect toggle bolt installations to ensure that they are still secure. If a toggle bolt is found to be loose or damaged, it should be replaced immediately. Always de-energize electrical circuits before working on electrical fixtures or boxes. This will help to prevent electric shock or electrocution. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses and gloves, when working with electrical tools and equipment. Follow all applicable safety procedures and guidelines. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous. If you are not comfortable performing electrical work yourself, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician has the knowledge, skills, and experience necessary to perform electrical work safely and in compliance with applicable codes and regulations. By following these guidelines, you can help to ensure that toggle bolt installations are safe and reliable. It is worth mentioning specific scenarios where toggle bolts might be commonly used and where extra caution is warranted. For example, consider mounting a light fixture in a bathroom. Bathrooms often have higher humidity levels, which can potentially affect the long-term performance of toggle bolts. In such cases, using corrosion-resistant toggle bolts might be a good idea. Also, the added weight of a decorative fixture could necessitate a larger, more robust toggle bolt. Another scenario involves mounting a smoke detector. While smoke detectors are relatively lightweight, their placement is crucial for safety. Ensure the toggle bolt used can handle the detector's weight even with slight vibrations from normal household activity. Regularly check the stability of the smoke detector to confirm the toggle bolt remains secure. In commercial settings, like offices, the use of toggle bolts might be more frequent due to the common use of drywall partitions. When installing exit signs or emergency lights, remember these are critical safety devices. Over-engineer the mounting if possible, using larger toggle bolts or alternative methods if the drywall seems weak. Regular inspections are especially important in commercial buildings to ensure these safety devices remain securely mounted. When dealing with older buildings, be particularly cautious. The drywall might be weaker or have sustained damage over time. It's often better to avoid toggle bolts altogether in such cases, opting for more secure mounting methods that attach directly to the building's structural elements. Moreover, be aware of the potential for hidden utilities behind the drywall. Before drilling, use a stud finder or other detection tool to avoid accidentally hitting electrical wires or plumbing. This is crucial for safety and to prevent costly repairs. Always consider the long-term implications of using toggle bolts. While they can be convenient, they might not be the most durable solution in all situations. Factors like humidity, vibration, and the weight of the mounted item can all affect their lifespan. In some cases, it's better to invest in more robust mounting methods that will provide greater stability and longevity. Furthermore, stay updated on the latest electrical codes and best practices. The NEC is regularly updated to reflect new technologies and safety standards. Make sure you are familiar with the most current requirements for mounting electrical fixtures and equipment. This includes any specific regulations related to the use of toggle bolts in your local area. Remember, safety should always be the top priority when working with electricity. If you are unsure about any aspect of an electrical installation, consult with a qualified electrician. They can provide expert guidance and ensure that the work is done safely and in compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. They will be able to give you the guidance specific to your situation that is safe and up to local code. In summary, while toggle bolts can be a useful option for mounting electrical fixtures and boxes to sheetrock, it is essential to carefully consider the conditions, limitations, and code requirements. By following these guidelines, you can help to ensure that toggle bolt installations are safe, reliable, and compliant with all applicable regulations.